Welcome back to the Blessed Performance YouTube channel, guys. Today we're going to talk about the FassFuel System. We're a big supporter of Fass. They're a Christian company, just like us. Ultimately, that's not the only reason we support Fass and we push Fass and we sell Fass, okay? The reason we push Fass and we sell Fass is this kick-ass kit. So in the kit, you got your hoses, you got all your fittings, your brackets, of course your pump, your wiring harness, and your filters. One of them is going to be a filter to get rid of dirt, any kind of particles that may be in your fuel from the fuel station down the road. The other one's going to get rid of the water in the fuel system. This filter is filtered down to 3 microns. What you're going to notice with a FassFuel system, you're going to see, of course, improved performance, better efficiency, cleaner fuel, so your truck's going to burn better. Ultimately, every day I get asked what kit is going to work best for my truck. What kit's going to be substantial for the power that I want to make. What kit's going to not over push fuel, because for some reason folks think that this is going to hurt the pump. Well, this pump is has a built-in return technology. What it does is it returns the fuel right back to the tank. By returning back the fuel back to the tank, first it gets filtered and then goes back to the tank. So the advantage is ultimately your fuel's going to be filtered multiple times before it ever reaches your engine. So what I tell folks to do is to look at usually there's 3 to 4 options for your truck. They range in 100 gallon per hour up to 280 gallon per hour. Look at the options you have for your truck and go with what fits your budget plus your build. If you need help with that, feel free to give us a call. They generally range, the smallest ones are right around 500 horsepower up to 1500 plus horsepower. In some situations, you need 2 pumps for an all-out race truck. Our kit right here is for our 6.0 Power Stroke, and what it's going to do, this is a 220 pump. So for the 6.0 Power Stroke in general, I know this like the back of my hand because I talk about it every day with folks. The 6.0 Power Stroke, what you get is a 140, a 220, and a 240. The 140 is rated for about 600 horsepower. The 220 is rated for about 800 horsepower, right in that range. And the 240 is 1,000 plus. When you start to reach, that 1,200, 1,500 range, that's when you might want to talk about doing a second pump. So the benefits, of course, are going to be cleaner fuel. The way that I express this to folks is you can't ever filter your fuel enough. So returning more to the tank is not going to hurt. So go with the biggest pump your budget can afford. What you're trying to do is get rid of this stuff right here. Yes, this is good for you and I. It's not good for your diesel pickup truck. This kills injectors. This is probably the most important thing that I can talk about when it comes to a FassFuel system, is the ability to get rid of the water in your fuel. Every fuel station, your tank is in the ground. It rains, water gets in there. You go to the pump that has not been used for a long time or is really low, and you put water in your fuel tank. Well, your stock fuel system is not rated to clean that out, not designed to get rid of that water. Yes, we have a fuel and water separator. It's nowhere near as efficient as the FassFuel system. What'll happen is, for instance, if you have a 6.7 Power Stroke or a 6.4 or any diesel pickup truck, what'll happen is getting water into the fuel system is going to take out the injectors, because as times have grown, our injection systems have gotten highly technical with piezo injectors. There's very small room for any particles, any water to get in the fuel system. This can cause major damage up to, a 6.7 Power Stroke cost about 12 grand to fix when the CP4 fails from too much water getting into it. 6.4 is right around, with labor, 6.7 might have come down about 10 grand. 6.4 is right around $7,000. Your Cummins truck's probably right around that $7,000 range as well, just kind of shooting off the hip here, depending on where you live for labor and whatnot. 6.0 Power Stroke, a good quality set of injectors runs $3,000. So you want to protect that. For a small, $800 pump to protect up to $10,000 repair, this is a must-have on all diesel pickup trucks. Whether you run a stock truck and you just need it to be super reliable towing cross country, we can get these filter kits shipped to you anywhere in the country, and you can change them. They're designed to last longer than your stock fuel system. I think Fass says right around 10 to 20,000 miles, depending on the system that you're running. But the gains are just tremendous to protect that investment of that truck. Your truck probably anywhere from, if you buy and hold a used one, maybe 5 grand, to a new one, $90,000. The last thing you need is a $10,000 repair because you had to stop at a gas station that was the only one available and you got some bad fuel. So reach out to us today. Give us a call, 1-800-577-2698. I'd be glad to chat with you. Anyone on my team would be glad to chat with you about the FassFuel system and what's going to be best for your truck. Check them out on blessedperformance.com. You can bring up, compare, see which one's going to work best for your build. Give us a call. Say, hey, saw your video. I want to chat about the FassFuel systems. We'd be glad to. And we'll help you figure out which one's going to be best for your truck. Thanks again, and we look forward to the next one.